Hello, this is the underside of our black on black 1993 928 GTS. Walk around. Usually looking for signs of leaks, damage. See the bottom of the fuel tank, there's a bit of corrosion on the cover. Not a terrible amount of corrosion on the rest of the car. But you can see the new Porsche shock absorbers installed in the rear. It's by Porsche Victoria. The middle mufflers have a bit of corrosion around the outlets, this water accumulation. Differential and gearbox are clean and dry, no leaks. Floor pan's nice and clean. Most of the hardware is in very good condition. The bit of water you can see around is because it's been raining here quite a bit. We had the car outside yesterday and it's typical Vancouver weather. And catalyst clamps, a little bit of corrosion. All the seams and rails on the floor are nice and clean. No serious evidence of any collision or frame repair anywhere. All the undercoating underneath the bodywork is as original. You can see this frame rail as well. Pinch seam all the way down. Clean. And you can see the tread depth on the tires. They're virtually new, but they are getting aged. And new Porsche front struts. The new under trays, really nice and clean. Those were put on by Porsche Victoria at one of the recent services. Have very few miles on them. If you know 928s, you know those are usually very broken. Front corner again, and again to the note that the car doesn't really have any leaks. We can see in the photo gallery and on here, these trays have been back on the car now for well over a month and quite a bit of driving, and there's no leaking going on. Front lower spoiler, it's been painted at some point in time. They're not usually this finish. This looks like a satin paint on it, some scuffs. But typical of 928s, they have quite a large front overhang, so common to see that. The screw here isn't correct. You can see the bottom side of the bumper actually presents quite well. Paint's in presentable shape for sure. Fog lights are in good shape. There's some stone pitting that's maybe a bit hard to make out in the photos, but it's not severe. Not much to note on the bodywork around the side either. It's good to see the lowers on the rockers. Areas like the trailing edges of the wheel openings often get sandblasted. You can see on the right front fender the original undercoating on the lip. Fender liners are in good shape in the front. 928s, late 928s and GTSs have these really brittle rear fender flares. You can see here on the rear fender flare the damage I pointed out in the other walk around video. It's like some aluminum corrosion, probably caused by paint damage in that area. But yeah, the right rear fender liner's in quite good shape, very intact, although if you touch them, they're pretty fragile usually. The left rear liner is forward section's missing. It has a rear panel to protect the PSD pump. You can see again this rocker on the side, nice condition. See the reflection of the paint, quite nice. It's not perfect paint, but it's very presentable. All right, happy bidding.